Oh my god, I fixed it. I'm sorry, there was an audio error there. A massive one that would have, if I had not stopped talking, would have probably blown out everyone's ears. I'm very sorry. I fixed it, though. Ah! Even when I think I'm prepared, we cannot have... Can't have one of my streams without a little bit of scuff. So, where we last left off last time, our intrepid group of runners were assisting in Fun City, which has also been damaged by the floodwaters and Spirit going mad and various other such things. They had investigated a half-collapsed building, realizing something was wrong. Upon entering in, they have discovered a room full of multiple unconscious people, a pile of dead bodies, an insane mage, and walls covered in blood and sigils. You all now have this man blindfolded, paralyzed, and on the ground. In about an hour, he'll be able to move again. He can slightly talk. What would you all like to do?
I think Morningstar is just gonna kind of hover over the body, to should he get a little too wiggly, start to try to do any nonsense, I will shoot him. But I will leave the talking up to the others.
Yeah, first and foremost, I'm gonna go around to the unconscious people and do what I can for them medically. Just give them a look over. Are they okay?
Roll first aid for me. And I'll let you just roll it once, and I'll give you a thing for all of them.
Is this something I am able to add the medical the bonuses for?
No, it is not.
Okay.
All right, you are all able to tell. You are able to tell, Mojave, that these individuals are all generally okay. They're clearly unconscious. You're not sure what's caused the damage. There's no external injuries. It seems like something has just absolutely just knocked them out. There's no bruising, no nothing, no stabs, but they're breathing. They seem healthy, just out.
And looking at them with my magic eyes, any telltale Hujuwatsits I might want to note?
I'm gonna give this to you because even the last time you all rolled a sensing and could definitely see this. The individual in question had threads and strands of basically control magic. They have the remainder, kind of the residue left over in their brains. You assume, just from your knowledge of a little bit of magic stuff, when the magic residue kind of falls away completely, they're probably all gonna wake up. Hopefully, they have not been permanently damaged, but that's not really something you can easily tell yet.
Okie doke. Well, that's what I'm up to.
Then I guess Cloudy will be the first. Alright. Alright. So what'd you do to all these people, buddy?
The gentleman laying on the ground with blindfold on. He's whispering under his breath. He does not seem to immediately respond to what you've said.
I will smack him. There'll be
Just right across the face.
Speak up! Speak up!
He continues it kind of sounds like he's continuing what he did. The bay will run red. The bay will run red. Avira will come for her children.
Who?
Avira is the name of the spirit, the shark one. Not the large serpent, but the shark spirit, whomst child.
No, I remember. Yep. I remember.
Okay.
Was that the one that Mojave got the last shot
Yep.
on?
Yep. I remember.
He
It's not
also
good.
he also says the phrase while he's kind of going through a whole list of phrases. One that is actually on the walls. He says, "Labe will fall, Avira will rise. Labe will fall, Avira will rise."
God.
So, why'd you do this, buddy?
He pauses. To give Avira back her children.
These don't look much like sharks.
Your spirit didn't look much like sharks either.
He was just helping. They don't need to look like it. They just need to feed them.
Ah.
Avira's children are one of many.
So you was feeding these people to the sharks.
I tried, but they would not come. So I kept trying. Avira would
You know
not
how they
hear me.
say, measure twice, cut once? You might have wanted to measure first.
It's all over.
Right?
It's all over.
As this man is having a mental fucking breakdown, I want to look at the writings on the walls. I have access to the AR right now. And so I'm essentially like scanning these different phrases and if there's symbols on the wall, symbols and stuff like that, and running it through a search essentially to see if this is being done anywhere else, if there's any like knowledge I can pick up from the internet about this sort of thing. I know it's like magic stuff, but like if there's any clues or anything that I can find in the internet, that's what I'm doing as I'm gathering these images.
Roll computer for a matrix search.
And while she's doing that, can I see whether this man has any like active magical effects on him?
Roll a sensing. Now that he's, sitting still and you can really get a good look at him.
But that. Finish up that thing. While
On the
she's-
matrix search,
Yeah.
the phrases, she comes, she will devour us all, and Labe will fall, Avira will rise, actually do come up somewhere else. There is basically some footage that's been kind of taken in, footage from security cameras, where the date seems to be right around the time that the ground collapsed. It seems like a couple people have gone a little nuts. They've painted it on walls with their own blood, spray paint, violent attacks, people throwing themselves into water. It seems like whatever is going on is affecting some people, but not that many.
Okay. I will send those images to Cloudy specifically, so that he knows this isn't just like a one-person thing, that this is affecting other people.
No.
With the sensing, there is a current magical effect on this man, though it is very, very, very subtle. Probably because it seems to have just begun, or it is not identical. There is the smallest... I guess it's not the spell, it's sort of what was around it. The bliss spell effect that seemed to have been affecting the shifters seems to be inside this man. Not bliss itself, but a
No, the-
signature.
Okay. If I look at this man, does he have any of these symptoms common to the other people who took the tainted whatever?
Most of the other people, or I guess, are you trying to just tell his health?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if he had, if it's, I'm looking for a more concrete, direct connection to the tainted drugs and the people behind it. Be that health-wise, symptomatically, be that magical, this, like, it's not identical, but it's similar enough, like, this is my specialty, so I want the closer look to see if I can find any more details.
I'd say for what is going on here, you need to roll a sensing, and you have to roll higher than Cloudy. As
Well,
this is
I'll
not
try.
a
So-
medical malady.
Yeah. If I had to take a guess on what I think you just said, where you said, "Good shit," never mind.
I can give a
I
full
will leave
clarification.
conjecture to the side.
So, I will just give that this is you putting the pieces together. You have gained knowledge and information from where that poison was originally coming from. It's coming from a mage who stated that it was involving a spirit of some kind. It was bloods, like a blood of a spirit. That blood always had this connection. It's why all of the victims gave off the same kind of signature. It had been assumed it was the mage, as it did sort of trace back to him, but it does not seem like it was. It seems like it was something else. This individual in question shares that same signature. It's not him. He is himself. But inside of him, there is another signature, a signature of a spirit. Specifically, a water spirit.
There's just the Mojave's face is cold, cracks his neck to the side, just very much like the murder is back in his eye again. Never ends, does it?
What never ends? What happened?
This guy, he's same traces of the folks what took the tainted drugs.
Somebody is.
Shadow of the same magic.
Is it that
Alvira.
small little thing, like point vaguely, like just adjacent to as far as like that little thing right
Yeah.
there?
Yeah. And Elvira will rise. Ain't she the one who's, hid that guy fed himself to?
One of her kids.
Yep.
Okay.
Whatever's
I
going
don't
on
know.
here is big and it ain't done yet.
Right. I am not knowledgeable in magic, so you will have to help me understand what exactly is happening here. Like, what does all this mean? Is someone purposefully trying to bring her here? Is that what this is?
Mojave, does that look like an egg to you?
Does it look like an egg to me?
Oh no!
Ooh. Hey, you got a 5. I'll fucking give this to you. You got spirit brain right now. Little bird whispering in your ear.
I am the bird.
You are the bird, but other birds. All right, you got multiple birds in your brain. As you are, kind of looking at it, it is not an egg. But the traces in this man could be what's left over.
Oh no, that's not good.
Not so much egg as eggshell, Cloudy.
Damn.
Okay,
This fucker just got
scale-
alien spiritually. All right.
So, scale from 1 to 10. How fucked are we?
Um,
Well, I'd
this was
say
targeting magically awakened beasts and creatures.
and is
or-
connected to the same dang people who was poisoning my folks. And the same dang people, I think, who flooded this city. So, if it ain't a 10 already, I'm gonna make it so.
I think Morningstar kind of her eyes widen for a moment because she's looking at Mojave like, uh-oh. It's not Mojave anymore. It's maybe it's Ollie. But yeah, so there's that. But then also like, holy shit. So, okay. There are people walking around with water spirit egg shells in them because things are being birthed. Is that what you're saying? Holy shit. I'm actually gonna send some messages out. I send them to my mom and to 404 to keep an eye out because I know that they're like out there on the street keeping eyes on things, and just to let them know like, hey, if anyone starts acting funny, this might be why.
Maybe send one to Frenzy, too.
I sent another to Frenzy because he's probably like elbow deep in medical shit right now, so I let him know as well. Yeah, for sure.
This
And
looks bad, guys. Right?
Yeah.
Like eggs aren't good.
What
When
do you
they're
think the
inside
chances are
you.
he got egg from public bathroom?
Like coming out of toilets? Is that what you're saying? Is that what we're doing?
oh god, okay.
Sure, I don't know. You don't know. What do you think the chances are?
Probably really high. I mean, have you seen public bathrooms? I say we just don't use any public bathroom.
Okay,
Ever
I'm
again,
going-
basically.
Look, I am going to say, like, maybe we, it doesn't matter because the entire city is flooded. So if little magic egg wants to get in, is going to get in.
Oh, no, you're saying the water from the public bathrooms are just everywhere now.
Oh, I guess that would be true.
I mean,
It is. That's why I was telling you not to swim in the floodwater.
Jay's like looking at the floodwater. It's like,
outside, you're just, oh shit.
There's a reason I've been telling you not to swim in it.
Oof.
But-
Those unflushed toilets.
One way or the other.
That's
Cloudy
what
is
you
trying to
actually mean.
remain just as professional as possible. However, baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo, is just starting to play and is just trying to keep just
All right, look.
Okay.
I want to
Yes.
go back. I want to go back to Frenzy. I want to check up on Honey and Trash and the rest of the people. What got the drug in them, and I want to see that they don't got no spirit eggs in their souls right now.
I sent
Does that seem like a good place to start after we finish up the cleanup?
Yes, I sent a message to Frenzy, so if he notices anything before we can get to him, I'm sure he will be able to message me back. And let
Yeah,
me
we
know
can
what's
hope he knows
going on.
what to look for.
At the very least, he has his brother as well, who will be able to help. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of fucking bodies. What are we going to... So, Morningstar pauses, right? And then suddenly she's looking at the room in a different light. ST, how many unconscious bodies are there again?
About 30.
Guys, is it possible that they are in incubation state right now? And she refers to the 30 unconscious bodies on the floor.
Hi, ST. Is it possible? Are there spiritual traces?
Are there eggs inside these fucking bodies?
Would you like to roll a sensing again, now that you know what you're looking for?
yes. All right. Okay.
There we go. Now that you all know what you're looking for, the mage is working together. You are able to scan the room. There are traces of that spiritual eggshell, as we put it, almost everywhere in this room. In a few of the bodies, there appears to be a stronger, much stronger.
Some of the living ones?
Some of the living ones.
I think Mojave takes out his gun and very carefully hands it to Morningstar.
Oh, I will receive this weapon. But I am looking at you like, what are you doing? You know, like, what's going on?
Just take it out of my hands right now.
Oh,
If I'm holding it, I'm gonna do something I might
no
regret.
problem. Yeah, I will take care of it. Don't worry. So yes,
Okay.
that's a yes to my question. That's a yes.
That's a yes.
Eyes closed, breathing slowly. We are keeping our cool.
Oh my god. Okay.
So, do these shark egg things make them like zombies? Because if they're zombies, like, should we burn them?
They're not zombies.
That
Um,
said, if the spirit, whatever's going on here, is what caused this guy to flip his lid and go on a murder spree, a quarantine might not be a bad idea.
Would it not be more of a mercy to just kill them all?
We don't know if that's what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen, and until we know, that would be murder.
I am capable of affecting the body without damaging the body if you want me to try to nerve strike an egg.
See what happens, I guess? I don't know what our options are here.
It will cause the unconscious people any physical harm. They're already not using their bodies.
I mean,
We got enough. We probably don't got enough.
I've dealt with
room to do it.
something similar before, actually.
Have you?
What did
What?
you do?
You remember the Silver Crowns, right?
Oh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, you're
right.
If you think you can dispel whatever this is, it's worth a shot.
Would it make it easier if nerves strike first and then you do your magic?
I mean, they're already
I'm-
sleeping.
They are
Right, but
unconscious.
I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe Anxiety was talking about nerve striking the actual egg, paralyzing what's inside of it. I don't know if that's
Can you
possible.
nerve
Magic or not, I
strike
think.
an astral being?
mean,
I can
it's-
use my hands on
It's
astral
not
beings.
manifested?
I can.
I guess you could.
Are we about to do some spirit surgery?
I mean, it might be necessary because, like, what happens is if Cloudy tries to do magic thing and then they burst out of egg, and now we are in trouble because we have weird squiggly things coming after us that we can. Well, you two can see, or you three can see, but we cannot. So, might be good to have them unable to move first.
Maybe?
Okay. We
I
can
mean,
try
you can
it.
try laying on hands if you think it'll help.
So anxiety, you're
know
trying
what,
to nerve strike an
I-
egg?
Yeah, I can astral perceive and sense, and I can hit things in the astral with my magic hands while in meat space if I can see them, right? A nerve strike penetrates more into the body. Like, I'm not, a nerve strike only works by hitting specific areas, so I'm more hitting like a wrong area anyway to hit the egg inside past the meat.
Oh, listen, I'll let you roll it.
Sure. What do you want me to roll?
Your unarmed
Alright,
strike?
Mojave,
Okay.
Mojave, be ready to with the med kit in case this goes wrong. I'm gonna
be
look
clear.
from the other side.
To be clear,
Cloud
I
will
am
sit
not.
down, astrally project, and be ready to chase after this thing if it goes wrong and goes wiggly.
I have both guns raised just in case bodies start to move. Okay, I'm fucking.
I have other
cowboying
tricks
out
if
here.
we. I have other tricks if we think we can chase them out of the body, and he'll wiggle his fingers, and those green fumes will start to waft off of them a little bit.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Meanwhile, I fall unconscious in one second. Go into the
Oh my God.
astral. Go from the astral to the physical. Doctor Strange-esque. Like, okay, let's do it.
He's,
All right.
he's fine. Yes.
Okay,
He's okay.
where is the egg? Where? What am I looking for?
Points
Is that
towards the
right
area.
there? You see
Right here.
kind of a shiny, glowy bit?
But since I'm astral, I can literally just pinpoint precision this little thing right there.
All right, keep your fingers
Right where the
right there,
meridians cross.
and I'll 1-inch punch, kind of try to
Yes.
zero.
Yeah.
just try to nerve strike, you
Yeah.
know. Okay, here we go. 4.
Faces guns. Holds them there like, oh shit. Also, I have my tail around the ankles of this man that's still paralyzed, but like just in case things get saucy, he doesn't run away.
So, Cloudy, when you had set your hands down upon where this spirit was, you became very aware of a movement, not so much a heartbeat as, well, like swimming. Like a small shark swimming in an egg sac.
Baby shark doo doo.
Baby shark.
Baby shark doo doo doo. He did it.
Anxiety.
Disgusted.
As your 1-inch punch comes through, you do actually pierce through into the egg, and Cloudy, you feel the egg stop moving,
Okay.
and would you like to remove the egg?
While in the astral, try and take out the little astral egg. Just as gently and delicately as possible, keeping the rest of the soul just snip, 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 snip.
You are able to peel the egg out of this individual's soul. Very soon after it is out of the soul, it begins to flail wildly inside of its casing.
I still have my spirit, right?
Yes.
Do I still have that combat spirit just kind of sitting around?
Yes? You had set him to protect anxiety.
I think that was the last thing I had for it, though.
Well,
Well, if things pop off, he still might need protecting.
Yes. Which is why it's still there. But I'm just kind of sitting here like,
Throw the egg to the spirit.
no. I'm gonna feed it like a little bit of my little magical energy just to see whether it calms down. Like effectively a heal spell right now, just to slowly heal it, feed it a little bit, just to keep it from just flailing.
Yeah, if you want to roll heal.
Force 4. Oh, that's not what I want to do with that. That's not right. Why is that -4? That should be -2. Right? No, it is -4. That'd be 4, 6. Apologies, I need to roll for 2. Okay, I'd be fine either way. Alright. There's just a whole bunch of magic right into his little case.
When you give it the magic, it actually does stop flailing for a moment, and returns to more of its swimming pattern. But it does seem to eventually become a bit more frantic over time. And I'll let you kind of assume that whatever this thing is, it being buried in a soul is because it is using...
Feeding off of it.
Yes, and it needs constant food. But you will notice that the longer you leave it out of a soul, you can feel it get lighter in your hands, astrally. It is seemingly starting to fade.
Hey, ST, while Cloudy is contemplating things of magic, I have a question
Yes?
about Big Boy Spirit in the Sky, right? So, is it a matter of, like, could a water spirit conjure another water spirit? Like, in the vein of Manananggal, right? Where she's, like, technically in a body and manifested, but she can call, like, other blood spirits and things to her, right? Is it possible for maybe Vera to do the same? Or someone, you know, maybe like an acolyte or something like that.
You're not the most versed in magic and summoning, but you have a rumors forum. You have been around Cloudy and Mojave. Spirits do not tend to summon other spirits. That's just not how that works.
Yeah.
Manananggal
Okay.
seems to be getting away with weird shit because A, blood spirits are very strange. B, although it's not confirmed whether or not she is simply a free spirit or somehow possessing a body. But it does seem like whatever the fuck Avira is doing, her children, air quotes as it were, seem to just be extensions of her, probably. Because there's no way she's summoning them. Whether she actually is giving birth to spirits is unknown. That's not something you'd be able to fully tell. Spirits do not always behave the same way everyone thinks they do. They can be very strange and very weird.
Yeah. I will share this knowledge so that obviously Cloudy and Mojave can hear it. And anxiety, because I know he has some magic stuff. Of this possibility.
So how does binding those spirits what?
That's the thing, right? So if she's somehow
They're all
Burning.
pieces of her, and somebody's managed to bind her, and they've managed to get a piece of her into every shifter in this city and a bunch of mages besides.
Well, that's exactly what I mean. What if she is birthing these extensions of herself, right? These children. And there is Mage who is like an acolyte or something like that, and he's putting it in these people, and this is the result. And I point to the dude on the floor of like, in doing this binding, they become like this.
Think you're prepared to conduct about 29 more spirit surgeries?
I can try.
I will say not all of them had eggs in them.
They did not.
Okay.
Yeah, some
There-
of them had shells, I believe, right?
Yes.
Mm.
I would say in
So
this room,
whatever.
only 5 of the 30 bodies have eggs.
Okay.
Sure.
Well-
I set him up. Cloudy knocks them down.
That poses
Hold
another
on.
question.
Softy,
Yes.
I want to make a magical bowl. I wish to make a big ol' normally force, like mana barriers are supposed to be like decently sized, and they're. Can I just contract a mana barrier just to kind of hold some of these little eggs that way they don't die, but can still kind of feed off the sustained magic I'm pumping into it?
Yes, because I like that a lot.
Okay.
I would like to pose another question. Because you said some of them have eggshells in them. Traces, like this man here. What happened to Fishy inside, and do these people no longer have soul?
Do the people's souls look normal?
Eaten?
Do they look like they've been parasitized and turned into a little baby shark?
Their souls appear fine, if slightly dim.
Okay.
Yeah, Cloudy, you're able to make your little mana barrier fishbowl.
All right. So I'm just gonna. Bloop. Okay. Sometimes it's really nice to have what was it? Focus, concentration. No minus dice for this. Okay.
Hey.
Let's go for the next one.
And as they're doing that to the next guy, can I try and wake up the first guy? To see if his condition has changed at all with the egg excised from his spirit?
You can attempt so, but I will tell you right now, he will not wake up.
Okay, had to try.
Oh yeah, no, they are in deep unconscious. And I'm not gonna make you roll for every single one of the eggs. You're very aware of how to handle this, Cloudy, and anxiety. And anxiety, it's just a nerve strike for you, so it's not difficult. Nothing's moving. And you're able to surgically remove the remaining 4 eggs, and you now have 5 shark eggs in a mana barrier.
All right.
Are those gonna be like pets? Like we just need to get a fish tank for them, and we can have like our own little aquarium friends.
If we
Probably
get
not.
actually, if we
Oh.
get the right the right lodge going, maybe.
We want to?
Looking at them and having seen, like, Alvira, the children of Alvira before, do, like, aura-wise, do they look like individual spirits, or do they just look like shadows of extensions of their mother?
I would say that they seem to just be, well, as they are right now, they seem to be extensions of Avira. But every one of them has a little difference to them. Like they've almost been slightly modified.
I don't know if we'd want to keep them.
I might want to try and keep them.
Well, it is very much not of my business.
Is that safe? I mean, wouldn't they become like little homing beacons for Vera?
As my concern, is it worth holding her hand in our home?
Well, it sounds like you guys have 5 or 8 mega entities after you, corporate or otherwise. What's one more, right?
Well, if I bind them
Oh, with the rubber
and
bands.
parts of them have me, we'll know where she is.
That's
What
fair.
are you going to do to these fish?
Can you bind him if she's
Okay.
already bound to somebody else?
Softy?
think
Are these separate spirits? They're separate spirits, yes?
Yes, they seem to be, since every one of them has had a slight amount of change. And you can assume it's because they were in different souls. So they are all separate spirits, they just have a lot of Avira in them.
Yikes.
Oh, this is...
Because that's my concern. If they're all just a part of the whole, and if somebody's got the big gal bound.
Okay. Well, I don't think... I'm not sure whether they do. Maybe.
I mean, I
Free
see what you're
spirits
saying with
aren't
the
bound nearly so easy, but maybe.
keeping at least one for observation, but 5 is a bit of a handful.
Alright. Okay. The issue. I may or may not have a specific invocation spiritual arts. That was the thing I got, and now I'm having ideas. Okay.
All I know for sure is I want to get back to Frenzy. I want to give them the update, and I want to look at the previous victims and see if they got parasite eggs in their souls. That's my concern. And then once I've looked at that, I'll be on
Or,
firmer footing.
For shits and giggles. Morningstar, you get a message. 3, actually.
Oh shit. Yeah.
From
I answered
404, you get a mess. By 404, your mother, basically the identical message. Simply some variation on the phrasing of, we'll keep our eyes out. With both of them sending back photos of things they have seen in their area that match those symbols.
Oh shit.
And your last one
Okay.
is from Frenzy. And from him is just the... I've checked these bodies up and down. There ain't no eggs in here.
I will message him back and say, spiritually, have you checked or have had someone check?
An immediate message of, you remember the kind of doctor actually, no, he's gonna call you.
Oh, good. Good. Hello.
You remember the kind of doctor I am, right?
Look, I just have to double check. Oh, this is very brand new. Magic, that's not my thing.
Look, I have
I'm
diagnosed
having
these
edges
people
closer
6
to
ways
be able
from
to hear
Sunday.
from the phone.
Okay, cool. So, like, you're saying that, but I'm looking at fucking 30 bodies that either 5 of which have these eggs in them, and the others have eggshells. So, you know, bear with me for fucking checking.
Look, from what I'm saying is there are no eggs in these people. There never were. There are weird... I have found traces of spirit bullshit, as they are tend to do, but no eggs.
Right. Any baby sharks?
There's no baby sharks. What do you mean baby shark?
Okay,
Shark.
alright.
Yeah, yo, Frenzy, you ever heard of anything happening like this before?
Well, Eh.
Hey, can I
And
put
there's
him on
kind of
speakerphone?
some
I'm gonna put him on speakerphone.
Oh yeah. You can have this on speakerphone. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. A couple things actually.
Because we got traces of Avira in these people. We got 2 rogue mages who seem to have went a little bit nuts and tried feeding themselves and others to her.
Wait, did you say
These
Avira?
same group... I did say Avira.
Yes.
These same people been going around poisoning our folks. It's all connected,
sent-
Frenzy. That's why we're asking.
I sent him the images of the symbols that
Oh, yeah.
that both we collected and that like 404 and my mom sent. These are all over the city, Frenzy. This is why I had to ask.
I get you. Okay, look. I've been studying this a lot, and from some of the info you sent me beforehand, I think I know what's going on, and it has nothing to do with eggs. It may have something to do with Avira, but not her eggs.
It's definitely got something to do with Avira. And we just found little spirit baby sharks and a whole bunch of people gathered up in a pile. If you're telling me it ain't connected, I'm gonna tell you you're a fool.
I'm telling you that it's not that it's not connected. It's that it's not that simple. Avira shoving her fucking eggs in people, though creepy and awful, is not the same as someone who's basically on bliss for 2 weeks and having their organs fail. Look, Avira
This guy got the
is...
same traces of bliss, Frenzy.
I will
His organs
clarify,
ain't
it
failing,
did
but
not
he's
have
got the same traces of bliss.
I actually have to clarify from the ST. I told you there were no bliss traces. It was just Avira.
Okay.
This was the
Well-
basically it was the opposer. So they don't have the drugs in their system, but they seem to have the same signature as the
Okay.
spirit.
Okay, so what we know is this. No eggs, that's good, that's a good start. However, is connected to Vera, and that poses a very big problem. It's not fucking looking good, Frenzy. And these images that I have sent you, they're all over the city. So if you're not getting people with eggs attached to their soul yet, you will soon.
Oh, great. Okay. Look,
Because this mage right beneath us at this moment did try to do some sort of blood spirit ritual. And I'm looking at, what would you say, 20, 30 bodies here stacked up, dead?
He was feeding people to her. Trying, anyway.
So,
okay. Let me give a quick explanation. Avira is not just a water spirit. She's a death spirit.
oh!
She's born out of drownings.
Oh!
Keep talking.
Avira likes death. She is a devourer. She eats other people's souls to get bigger. I've never seen this before. Mostly because Avira seems to kind of be, I don't know, normally just away? But I guess whatever happened caused the rain, the storm, I don't know. But Avira suddenly got either a lot more powerful or a lot more access.
Somebody's feeding her, and they're doing it on purpose.
It just seems so
best
odd.
way. The best way to accomplish something like this. I mean, think about it. How many deaths have you seen from the Bliss?
Right now, probably 10 that I haven't been able to prevent. I probably got 35 people on edge.
Those are the people that you found. Imagine how many are dead. Then whatever caused this water spirit situation to happen, we are now
First wave
dealing
of
with a flood.
sacrifices, then we got the flood, and now we got people losing their minds and
Jumping out of
bodies.
buildings and drowning themselves. True,
Look,
that part too.
I understand, but look, there is no. You know what? Fair. I'm taking it all in. God, I'm exhausted. How about this? If you can give me a concrete reason why someone would do this, Avira doesn't have fucking worshippers and shit, alright?
He does now.
Because she's causing it.
There is that temple.
I told you, she's a death spirit. If she gets in your soul, she makes you feel like that.
How does this guy know that?
Frenzy? Oh, he does like magic stuff too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah,
hi.
you know Freak Show Ro. He's the Frenzy's Clinic, that guy?
Hey, cool guy Lane. Oh, that guy. He's like
that guy.
tall Danny DeVito.
What the fuck did that guy just call me?
Don't worry about
It
it.
doesn't matter. It actually doesn't matter at all. We have to
Point
stay
is,
focused.
whether it's coming from Alvira or somebody else is doing this through her, it's all connected, and keep your eyes open, yeah?
What the fuck do you think I've been doing? Just don't get...
Pardon us for trying to tell you what to look for.
Just you watch out so you don't get distracted.
We will watch out for each other. Frenzy, you should also maybe check up on your brother. I don't know how this stuff is transferring, but I know he munches on bodies, so maybe he might want to be careful with what he munches on.
Don't worry. Me and my brother have a very specific way of getting our food.
Okay. I will let you know if I get any updates.
Fine. I'm gonna get back to fucking work. And the
I
click.
hang up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like same time.
That
click.
guy's got Yu-Gi-Oh. That guy's got good Yu-Gi-Oh villain energy.
Yukio? What's that?
Turn to the Millennium game. Bit esoteric
Oh.
these days, but you know.
Oh, okay.
Morningstar,
don't-
don't give me my gun till we're out of here, or I'm gonna shoot that mage in the head.
Okay. Not a
Jeez.
problem. It's... Look. I don't blame you, Mojave. This is... a lot. So... What do you want to do with this guy? At the very least, we know that your people aren't infected. At least the ones with Frenzy, which... Last I checked, Honey was with him as well, so... They're all okay.
My vote, we dump this guy on Frenzy's door for observation.
You think he has the ability to keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't fucking go crazy in the clinic?
If nothing else, he's got connections to people who can. We don't. Guy's gotta be observed. It's that, or I do put a bullet in his head right now, and we're not going to learn anything if I do that.
Okay. Okay. We will bring him there. We still have to deal with this other shit. Not done cleaning up this place.
Cleaning up Good Guy Lane?
Yeah. Let us, let's finish cleaning up, and then we bring him to Frenzy.
Jay is gonna go find a mop.
Mojave is going to drag the unconscious people away from the pile of the dead to
I'll
a
help with
place
that.
where they can hopefully recover safely and as untraumatized as physically possible.
I'll help with that.
And while all this was going on, Clyde was just staring at these little death shark spirits, just being like, going back into his original body, going to his comm link, just looking through, just like, reference notes. You can bind free spirits.
That's your intention. Going to bind all these little baby sharks to you?
Papa Shark, do 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 do.
I mean, is that a good idea? I don't doubt your abilities. I just,
You know, I'm gonna run this mage's pockets.
Does
You're
he even
so
have
valid.
pockets?
Looking for a cred stick or something, you know?
You're not gonna really find anything.
Shit.
yeah, I doubt that he had anything. Anxiety. Look at the state he was in. He was hiding under a body of corpses.
I should bite this prick.
No, because I don't know what your bite will do, but we can't kill him, so at least not yet.
Alright. Okay. Okay, fair.
Chances are he's a victim too.
If I
Oh?
do,
Like mental coercion, maybe?
This, yeah.
these.
The danger of public toilets. Not to be overstated.
I don't think this. It doesn't matter, actually. Never mind.
We don't have proof one way or another, so. Right?
There is a very large temple now jutting out of the fucking earth.
There's also a lot going on in the sewers.
That's where we first
The fish with the hands!
that guy. I call him Jazz Hands.
Amazing.
What does he do?
Jesus
Sure, we
Christ.
appreciate that name.
I-
just,
sure.
you know, just because I need to say it, right? Because I don't know about Avira. Was she like swimming out in the ocean doing her own fucking thing? Or was she like locked away in a temple and somehow, because of flood, she's not?
I'm not gonna lie.
No, she fought the giant dragon up in the sky and then got her ass kicked.
I won't lie, at first I thought you guys were shortening aloe vera for some reason.
No.
I
Avira
If this were an
is
aloe
her
vera
name.
spirit, I would not be nearly so angry.
No,
I just
her
got
name
here,
is
I'm-
Avira.
not super
It's
clear
okay.
about
That's fine.
alright. Maybe they're
No,
from the
I
Midwest, I, don't
really-
know.
I appreciate your willingness to just accept things as they come, but no. Okay. Do we know where Serpent came from? Is that spirit as well? Yes? No? Big serpent.
Giant snake up in the sky?
Yes, spirit or like that's just a dragon.
Definitely
you know what I
spirit.
mean? What-
Definitely a
Okay,
spirit.
Okay, cool. Like the kind that just like always exists, or the kind that might slither out from like somewhere unknown. You know, like is he always in the sky, traveling around bringing floodwaters, or is it just like
No, he's
the-
not always up there.
Well, that's dragon's been up there for a long time.
mean, he's
but
been up
they
there
weren't
for
the
a
one that bring the
while.
floodwater. They weren't the ones that
Question.
brought the floodwater.
For you guys, much more immediate concern. Where do we want to take these people? Probably shouldn't leave them here, right?
probably
Yeah.
not? But we don't have enough room in the van to fucking take them anywhere.
No. That's what Kraken's doing.
Do we
Yeah.
signal your guys, or we have to bring them? Okay.
Do I call them? I mean, I have their contact information. Do I call
Sure.
the Krakens and have them come pick up the bodies?
Sure.
The
Like, how many
crack
people?
zone.
The crack phone.
No, don't listen to this
I
man.
hope that's a thing now. I hope that they've just got like a phone that looks like a kilo just sat there on the desk, right?
Listen,
Well, then-
don't tell them that because they will be very upset.
Or maybe it's like the
Mojave?
squid phone.
Yeah?
You remember? You were better friends with that one Kraken mage, right?
Sea phone.
Yeah.
Is it possible to call him over here before
Really
I
close to sea phone.
potentially
I mean,
do something drastic to one of his siblings.
Look, I
Sorry?
have his contact information. Okay, so we can call him. The problem is, what if he is not trying to prevent this? I don't really know, but
no,
He
the
seemed-
Kraken folks seem like good people. I think it's just interfactional nonsense.
okay. The last time we talked to him, he seemed not in a great space, and I don't.
Yeah,
think we had
because he was
anything to do with
talking to
Dragon.
Fiero.
You
Okay.
can tell him we have some baby spirits the dragon is interested in. Maybe he'd like them first.
I will send a message.
I
And
mean, there's
will
also the
contact-
thing, remember, none of yous liked Fiero at the start either.
I don't
I don't
like
know this guy.
Fiero still.
Who's Fiero?
Is that guy who we
dragon?
saw? Yeah.
Is the dragon?
Yeah,
Big
we did a
dragon.
gig for him once.
Well, I don't know him personally, but typically dragons are to be avoided.
Well, we didn't get that chance, did we? Anyway, I will send a message, and I send the message out to Kraken, Sir Kraken, because I don't remember his actual name.
His name's
Oh, man.
Orpheus.
Orpheus, thank you so much. And I let him know we have some bodies, some unconscious bodies that need help. And before I finish my message, I look to Cloudy in the group and whatnot, and say, "Do you want me to let them know that they are filled with baby shark spirit?"
They're
feeding
not
on their
filled
souls.
anymore.
Hey,
But we
don't
should
know that.
probably inform them. We should probably
Okay.
inform them.
Okay. And
In
then the
person,
rest of my
preferably.
message. Oh. In the rest of my message, I will say there are some things that you might need to know, but it would be better if you were here to see for yourself. So, come quickly. And I give a little ping location. That way he can get here.
If y'all want to wait, I'd say in about maybe 10 minutes, you hear pretty loud cars pulling out up outside, and then sort of like aggressive stomping.
Right.
The
Oh,
hallway
good.
is fairly
He's
empty,
mad.
and it's got, tile, so you can just hear him. He kind of busts in the door. He looks very disheveled and kind of just displeased. He's just still very upset, clearly.
Mm-hmm.
And when he does open the door, he looks at all of you. He looks at the bodies, looks at you, and he looks to the mana barrier full of shark eggs. And his entire jaw just drops. What are you holding?
Yes.
Babies.
Those are Avira's.
Yes.
Ugh.
Yeah, did you look
Yeah.
at the walls?
He like looks around. Ugh.
It's really bad. Orpheus, this guy here, and I will point at the mage, was hiding under biocorpses after doing all this, and I guess helping to implant Vera's children
On.
into these people, and the unconscious folks. We've removed them from their souls, but this is what we're
Oh.
looking at. Yeah, it's not fucking great, It's really bad.
Grunt from the side. One of the unconscious conscious people's now being fireman carried. Where do you want this guy, boss?
Want to go set everybody outside near the cars.
Sure. Sure.
Oh god, Avira's spawning
Waddle
again.
through.
Everywhere.
Disgusting.
Again?
Not just here. Not just here.
When was the last
Everywhere.
time this happened?
The last big one. wave that took out the bay.
Sploosh.
After that, Avira got put away, as it were.
Put away.
You got.
Labe is what they go by. That's, and he points upward. That's what's above us right now.
Oh.
They are the Bay.
Avira and the Exalted
Not-
one up there. They're what, battling? Like it's a war and we are just like in the crossfire? Is that what you're saying?
A war's not the
Oh,
right
well, not right
word.
now.
No, Vera was corralled. She can't actually fight Labe. Now the problem is that Labe is not in the bay, so Avira has the run of it.
Okay.
You know why Labe's in the sky?
Not entirely. I can't really ask him anything. A couple of those of us in the city tried to go talk to Labe. It didn't work. They're difficult to speak to. Even as much as I hate him, Fierro tried and failed.
Okay.
I think
so
he was
my
able to
quest-
calm a little bit. That was about it.
Okay. So then the question is, what set him off to begin with?
I am not sure. I know that we were having weird incidents where Avira's kids kept appearing in weird places. And then I don't know. I really don't. Someone
You,
could have set him off. It could have been time.
Ooh,
It could have been time.
Second body.
Sorry.
time.
ST's coughing. Hold
Oh, you're fine. Cough.
on. Time.
Oh. So like every once in a while he just is like, okay, time to fucking purge this area. That's a thing he does?
I wouldn't say purge. It's normally just supposed to be a storm. He does it for like a week and then he goes back. But something's made him not want to go back.
Interesting. You know anything about that pyramid out there?
Oh, kind of.
Yeah?
Well, I don't think I've ever seen it not in the astral. But, it's Avira's.
I fucking knew it. Morningstar fucking
You,
slithers angrily.
Know anything more about it?
I
Any detail you can give us would be helpful.
know that it's... I know it's related to Deep Lacuna, but... Look, I'm not a local water spirit. I only came in maybe 100 years ago. And I didn't even decide to enter material world until like maybe 20 years ago.
I mean, that's still 98 years longer than I've been around.
Fair.
Morningstar has the inside thought of, wow, he's old. She didn't say that out loud, but in her head.
We've been driving through the Deep Lacuna. It's pretty crazy down there.
Yeah, it's growing.
That's not normal, right? Like, that's not how it's supposed to function.
No, not really.
You,
Good, good.
I mean, you've seen a thing or two. Been around longer than I have. You know anything about the, recent nonsense been going on with blood spirits?
An Angar was in the city.
Yeah. Think she might got anything to do with this? Gestures around to everything.
As much as I'd like to say yes, I don't think so. She'd want to rule LA, she wouldn't want it destroyed. She wouldn't have pissed off Labe. Labe's even stronger than she is. It's why she's gone. None of us can sense her anymore.
Okay.
Third body.
Well, thanks for the help.
Yeah. Hold on. And he kind of reaches like into a back pocket, and he holds something out to Mojave. It's just like a sheet of paper. Here.
Takes it. Looking at it.
When you flip it over, it basically has like it's like a manifest, like for a ship. A bunch of cargo names on it. Cargo.
Bunch of squiggles. Yep.
That is, yeah. He doesn't know you can't read. That is
Staring at it, it's probably upside down. Like.
Okay. Well, hopefully one of you
Passes the
can-
paper to Cloudy.
Huh.
Pick it on up.
Oh, chaos spirits. So that
I wasn't kidding when I said 98 years shorter than you.
I can see that. That is a manifest from a cargo vessel that we got a hold of. We took a little bit of it, let it go back to what it was doing. But the whole cargo vessel had magical equipment on it. Different things for lodges, reagents, things like that.
Jams, reagents, okay.
It had some things that were a little off. And he kind of like points down the list, and you see that one of the cargo containers, well, everything here is basically from the same place. One of them is slightly off, and it contains what is stated as pharmaceuticals/chemistry. So it's equipment. A lot of it's saying fragile, like it's glass. And at the top of the sheet is shit. My everything is Mesi, MESI, which, if you don't remember, was a subsidiary of the it was Mori, the company that also Mesi was the ones who built the wall.
Yeah.
And the one that contracted us to try and kill the big CEO of the overarching... Okay.
You seem like a good spirit.
I don't know. They are. I look over. Is there a way for me to make them like you? Help raise them to be less her?
You want to keep them?
He will kind of look on up there, just kind of like... If they can be better.
Remember what they are. They're devourers.
I'm looking over at him in particular, who is also a water and death spirit, and look at him just very incessantly. just
Oh, fine. Yes, you can. But you'd have to break them away from Ovira. Or Avira. I can't even say my own damn name. You took them out of their incubation, so they're more her than they are them.
The other question, Cloudy. Do you got time right now to do this right?
Not for all of them, but maybe for one.
You can leave the other 4 with me.
Look over at him and just be like, what do you plan on doing with them?
Exactly what you are. We can always use some more spirits to help out. And Vera's a bitch. Pissing her off is kind of fun.
True.
So he...
Question. So very important question.
Yes.
Do these things absorb essence or karma?
They absorb...
Because one...
essence.
Shit. Alright.
They are soul devourers.
What does that mean?
Like, is that dangerous to everybody? Or, like, what's the vibe?
Only dangerous
here?
if they're connected to you.
Ooh.
Still a
They-
matter of what we gotta feed them, though.
Right.
A soul.
Otherwise they fade.
In their
enough
egg
of them
form,
can eat
they
them.
are essence devourers.
Okay. Damn, she probably doesn't have a soul. Never mind.
Just attach one to Modern Ungol.
That was my hope. It's like, if we get enough, could we just give this girl a quick bath in the soul devouring
bleaches?
sharks? Yes, like bloodletting, bitch. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? But she probably doesn't have a soul, so
Just hug him in a minute, and Golan will track him down.
Because I can find the spirits and give them karma and do the thing, but if it's gonna suck up my essence,
And it's not worth it, Cloudy.
it's not.
You
We don't
need
got the
your soul.
time
player,
or
it's
the
not worth
energy
it.
to do this
No.
right.
How about this? How about this? How about this? How about this? How about this?
Hmm?
I will allow you to bind and keep it for karma.
Okay.
There will be other consequences, but they are story-wise, and we will figure that out later. But I will let you bind the spirit and keep it without losing essence.
Okay. But it will still take me an hour. Let's keep it in the. Let's keep this last one in the bubble for now, and take care of the last group of survivors first.
Okay. Okay. Let's go. We
Let's
help
go.
them with the bodies and head off to the next place. I will look at Orpheus and say, should I need you, I will give you another go. Thank you for helping.
Orpheus kind of like rolls his eyes. You're welcome. God, I'm getting too nice. As he, very under his breath, he walks away.
he just smiles at that because she's like, yeah.
And I'll say he had summoned or pulled in like 4 little watcher spirits, and put an egg in each of them, and they are following him out.
Fucking Christ. Okay, well, here we are. you know. Let's get to the next place.
Nod. Mojave follows. I'll just say he's walking in a straight line right now. He's. Yeah.
We have our our paralyzed mage with us still. Because we were planning on dealing with the thing and then you know, helping the people, and after we do that then going to frenzies with him. Right? That's still the plan. So we're also carrying him.
Awesome in the truck.
Yeah, I figure as long as he's tied up, you could toss him in the trunk, and even if he...
I
begins
have
to
some metal manacles somewhere in my bag. Just click, click behind his hands, blindfolded. Yeah, no, this boy was tied down.
Yeah, he is completely tied down, and you will be able to take him later. As it stands, he is now a parcel, not a person.
Amazing.
The last
proverbial purse.
the last location that you all needed to go to was Casino Eclipse. Upon approach, the entirety of the exterior of Casino Eclipse is surrounded by what appears to be security force cars of varying types. There's a few LAPD and a couple Knight Errant, and even a few cars that are unmarked. You're not sure which side they're on, but they do have lights going. There is a massive, massive crunch into the side of the building, like something had slammed into it. Whatever slammed into it hit it very hard, very fast. Probably was about as heavy and large as Amphibious itself.
This was the place that you said the cars were out there, but I couldn't hear people. Yes?
And you still cannot hear any people.
And we also, this is not terribly far off from those squished ambulances we found, right?
The squished ambulances were closer to where you were, but I mean, yeah, they're not that far apart. So,
Yeah.
on approach of any kind, no matter how gentle or not, there are no people. There are no officers. There are nobody. Just the cars, which have their silent sirens on. So it's just the lights.
You guys want me to scout ahead?
I guess.
Sure.
I mean, I've got drones too. I can help scout.
Oh yeah, sure. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Jay will use his little i5s.
Oh, what's that?
yeah, you send out the little spy flies.
What are they called? Yeah.
You send out the little spy flies. They go flying over. And first thing that you will notice as they fly over the cars, there are what appear to be riot shields just scattered on the ground, like they were dropped where they were. A few batons, a couple helmets, just on the ground. The closer you get to the building, you will notice that the front doors are clearly locked. They're clearly fully closed, but there is a very strange amount of water that is flowing out from a alleyway next to Casino Eclipse.
Yeah, guys, stuff looks real strange. Like, there's a bunch of, like, just riot shields and batons, just like riot gear laying about, like someone just dropped it. I don't see any people, but there's some funky moving water up in the up by the casino.
Funky moving like a public toilet ruptured?
Like, there's like a river in the alleyway, but I think it's going backwards or something.
What? Like the water is going into the casino to spend its money?
Maybe. This water looks sentient.
So as
Wow.
as the Scabian is, or not Scabian, fucking Jason is saying that, I'm gonna look at the building. Can I access the internet? You know what I mean? Can I hack in?
You would like to hack into Casino Eclipse?
Yeah.
I will allow you to roll your hacking to try to hack into the host.
Wonderful.
Because it
Thank you
appears
so very much.
parts of the host have been left open.
Okay, I've got a 3. Will that be enough?
It will not. I will double check its firewall.
Oh! What the fuck? Okay. Okay, so what if I... Hold on. What if I use... I don't know which skill would actually be more appropriate for this, but... Actually, okay. Can I use Resonance Spike to, like, attack the firewall and then try to hack it again?
That's what it's for.
Because beautiful! Thank you. Level. Jesus Christ. I don't know. 4? I do faith. Please don't kill me. It killed me. Help.
No, you should be fine.
I'm okay? Okay. Good,
And you just
good,
have to
good.
roll equivalent to the fade, and you're good.
Oh, word. Okay. Whew. All right. So 3, and then I do hacking again. Much better. Hey.
You break in.
Woo!
You have two-
Okay. Cool.
you
Cool.
have
Cool.
2 marks on the Casino Eclipse host, and once you are inside of it proper, you will see that it appears that Casino Eclipse's host is mainly built to have an active security, a person, not so much automated security. And without a person there, some of it seems busted. It seems like if it does have an automated system, whatever has occurred, they basically weren't able to activate it in time.
I see. Okay. So my question is, likely there's not cameras outside of the casino, right? But are there cameras within? I know a lot of casinos.
There are
usually
cameras
have
inside
cameras
and outside.
Oh, amazing. Okay. So, I have a question, a proposal. I am willing to roll for these things. May I would like to, if I can, see the footage of the outside cameras, and I'd like to roll it back a bit to see if I can see the thing that hit the fucking casino in the first place. Like, I want to see sort of like the events of that, if I'm able.
Yeah, I'll let you roll it back. You'll roll it back a little bit, and you're able to eventually see kind of careening around a corner, like coming from where the water would be and rushing down the road, followed by 3 knight-errant vehicles, is what
Oh,
appears
shit.
to be a large quadrupedal shark.
Oh my god. Okay. I share this information with group. So this big shark was coming, and then they were chased by knight errant.
And from one of the vehicles, it appears that there is some form of glowing blast. You've seen something similar, Mana Bolt, occur from Cloudy. And it slams into the side of this thing, and it seems to trip and crashes headlong into the side of the casino, which shakes the camera, shakes a lot. Searching more of the cameras, the creature in question seems to drain itself into water and slips under the door of the casino.
Oh.
Interior cameras show that the water continues to slide without reforming throughout the upper floors, eventually reaching a side door. It seems like it didn't want to hide in the casino, it wanted to cut through it. and it ends up in the alleyway next to the building. While it is in the process of doing this, not only Knight Errant, but security forces coming from LAPD and a few of those unmarked cars arrive. People come out. They start to prepare riot gear, seeming either they are ready to attack, SWAT. You're not sure, but they seem to be kind of working around each other. There's no audio here. And then, all of a sudden, the alleyway camera goes out. So you just have the recording from that camera, but it's out. You're not sure what happened when it went out, but once it does, all of the individuals in front of the casino just drop what they're doing. They drop helmets, drop shields, drop batons they're holding, and they just start walking. And they walk around the building and into the alleyway.
Oh shit. Great. I tell the group this, and I'm like, I guess that explains Jay's strange moving water.
So it's another shark thing.
Yes.
And to be clear, all of the shark things are skyfish cummies.
What did you say? I don't
It's
know
spawning.
what...
It's spawning, right? So that's what that is.
I don't know what that
That's what that is.
I don't...
Oh, that makes sense.
They're cummies.
Go to the corner.
I
Go to the corner. ST claim. Go to the corner.
Is that not what...
I look at Cloudy because I don't know what that word means. I grew up in a lab. I don't know what that word. That's a slang word. I don't know what that means. So I'm just looking at him like, what?
Ignores the look from Morningstar in particular, and will look back at Anxiety. Have you? Not quite. Have you heard of parasitic wasps?
Sure.
Ew.
You know where it lays its eggs inside something with a little kind of a stinger little thing, just
Yeah.
pokes it on in there, just
Ew.
That-
All right. Well, he said spawn. I thought, that's
Like
that's
fish
this-
spawn.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway. So, my point is, I'm pretty sure 8 older people. Or is
Wow.
holding them hostage as they drown in the fucking alley because they went in
Sure.
there. They seemed influenced to go there. And then now there's just water acting weird in the alleyway next to the casino. And then the second thing is, like, as I'm talking and saying these things, I'm looking on the internal cameras. Is there anybody inside? Is there, people hiding somewhere? Anything like that?
Flipping through the internal cameras, there does appear to be people inside. They seem to be in a back room. The door is locked and barred. You see about 7 people, one of whom is very familiar. Because one of them is 404.
Oh, shit, bitch. Why didn't you say where you were at? Okay. I let them know.
So one of them is 404. There are 2 individuals very close to her, sat on either side of her on a couch. They're probably in their 20s. They look possibly human, if it wasn't for the very clear ears and tail that they have. There is a much larger man in there as well. Like, I mean, he's almost hit
Is this
the
who I
ceiling.
think it is?
If-
Is this who I think it is?
The gentleman in question has a large beard, white hair, a dog ears and tail, and yes, you have seen this man before.
Yes, I have.
Yep, in a, I believe it was some form of a twisted spiritual dream sequence type thing. You witnessed 404 break this man out of a lab.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did witness that. I did do that. Okay. So cool. That's who she was talking to when I was on the phone with her as well. Okay. Cool. I will let the folks know where the very much alive people are hiding, and that there's the possible still there water spirit in the alleyway. So we are not unprepared. And I sent a message to 404, and I say, "Hey, we're here. By the way, we're going to try to get you out." And if she looks at camera, I'll make camera nod up and down, like, "Hey, bitch, I see you." Angel
She
Man.
does look at the camera.
Yeah,
and you
just like,
just-
"Hey, I see you."
You just get a message of, "Damn, I knew the firewall was weak."
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Okay. So, how do you want to deal with this? We deal with water spirit first, and then we go get them, or try to go get them and not deal with water spirits? What do you want to do?
I don't know. The water,
Water
spirit
spirit
is
should
a
probably be
whole
dealt with.
SWAT team? All of them?
It somehow had some sort of mind influence on them. I don't really know. They had a mage. The mage
Right,
mana bolted it, but
Yeah, I don't know that I can punch that if I want to be inside its mouth, you know?
well, didn't you say your magic hands can watcha the even spirits?
Yes, if I want to watch out them. If I want to be in their digestive tract, it's a different story. I just
Right.
do what the SWAT team did and feed myself to it then, and it's very unglorious and tragic.
But you're not under any kind of influence. I think
Well,
I imagine the reason why it did this because they were actively shooting at it.
okay, so what do you think will happen when I punch it then? If
Well, I'm saying it's not just okay, you have a point.
We try
I-
to stop it. We try
Sure.
to stop it.
Okay,
just
that
back
is
me up.
good guy response. Yes,
Just back me
we
up.
try.
Well, there's a
Okay,
difference
well,
between
you're
good
not
guy and food guy, right?
Right, but okay, you're not going alone. Is my
Yeah,
point.
normally I'd say we ought to try to talk to it, but today I just ain't in the mood.
I mean, a Night Ares SWAT team did not go alone either, right?
Okay, so are you being a
Night
coward, or are you
Ares-
gonna help us do this? Are you gonna help us do this or not?
I'll help, but if it ate 30 people, and we're 5 people, just have my back. I can't protect my own brain from this. Do you have something, Cloudy?
Uh,
Those are
I can
good sounds.
disrupt. I can disrupt anything it does. I can
Okay. All right.
Mojave, do you
Try-
want your gun back?
mm,
What was that?
You want your gun back?
All right.
actually.
Long and thoughtful pause.
You remember that little thunder lizard before, right? They're
Yeah.
usually pretty good at protecting things.
Okay, great. Also,
Specifically, you're mine.
Jay, maybe this is time for Lynx.
Ooh.
I think so. It ate 30 fucking people, Maybe this is Lynx hero shit, You're muted.
What?
Jay will roll the links out.
Hey! Wonderful. Let us go. Hey, how's our little mage doing? He's still tied up and shit, but how's he doing?
He kind of is just laying there, fetal position, just gently mumbling.
Crawl on top of him. Hey, buddy, how's it going? They just pinch him on the side of the neck to reset the timer and the paralysis. You're doing so good. I'm just proud of you.
You just come over.
I'm watching this. I'm watching this with both horror and a little bit of fascination. And I am immediately feeling guilty about being fascinated, so I leave the fucking car.
Say, Mojave right now is just sitting there very calmly, pointedly not looking at the man, and just coping with the murderous thoughts right now.
I will grab Mojave's hands and lead him out of car. Make sure to grab
Sure.
his doctor bag as well.
Jay will say over the comms, "Hey, we could just strap him to the links if you want."
There's
How will
nothing
you
to
guys
gain by
keep an
doing
eye
that.
on him?
Entirely
I
unaware
like-
of doing stretches and limbering up.
I like this idea, but for the next hour he is paralyzed, so we are okay. If things get dicey, we'll deal with it then, I suppose.
I'll let you know if he starts acting funny.
Thank you. Yeah, we fucking... I slither my ass fucking towards the place.
Alright, so you guys open fire, I run in.
We're all going to go together, because we're gonna figure out what the fuck is going on first. So
Oh, we're
not
not just
running
opening
in
fire
blind.
on the sentient water?
Well, you know, I'd like to at least get some eyes on it first, you know?
Oh, sure.
Nod.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. The intention. Get some fucking eyes on this thing.
Can I have someone's phone number so I can text the group if I'm inside of it?
Oh, right, duh. Here is our here's our group
Thank you so
chat.
much. Oh, thank you so
Here's
much.
our
All right, hey, I'm going
I-
to text you, and you just a little spider emoji to everyone who gives him his number.
Amazing.
Don't got one of those, so if you need me, just yell.
For sure. And he's got like the shittiest 100 new yen phone possible. It's not great.
Jay, at some point we have to get him proper communicator. That way, you know, we can have comlink for everyone. Reliable comlink.
Oh, Jay could probably just like buy one for him if he needs one.
Yeah, he's
I mean, I have a phone. So it's a
yeah,
little
but
metal
you know.
link with like the antenna that like you had to pull out of it, and
Yeah, I mean, I see that, but you could have better. You know,
yeah, sure.
like more
Probably
reliable.
after. Oh, sure. Company phone.
Yeah, after all this flood nonsense, we'll move into a nice place like our old place but better, and I'm sure I could get you like a phone as a housewarming gift or something.
Better than infinity pool and hot tub with flat screen TV.
Yeah,
Shoot.
that's gonna be the baseline. Hopefully, we'll have that or better.
All right. Well, you guys, let me know what you need done. You know, just rubbing his rubbing his impoverished hands together. Just yeah.
It's there's a little tap, like, you know, pat on the back from Morningstar in the way that is like welcome to the team vibe. But she doesn't say those words because then she would be out loud betraying. So she won't do that, and she'll slither towards the fucking
There's a lot
spot.
to unpack there. There's a lot to unpack.
Yeah, listen, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. Shall we?
All right. So I'm
Mojave
gonna
will
need-
steal his gun back.
I'm gonna need
No need to steal it.
everyone who is approaching the building. Tell me what order you're approaching and how close you are getting, and things like that. I need to know exact order and how many of you.
I would
I'm
like
going-
to be a side detachment that is going stealth mode. In case there is an ambush, I can counter the ambush with my own ambush.
Roll sneaking for me.
Yes.
So maybe Morningstar, then
Same.
Cloudy
You're fine.
and Mojave behind.
Yeah, Mojave's not in front.
I'm thinking the links might be in front.
The links
Sure,
are probably the tank
Hell
should
yeah.
probably be in front.
Yeah, the tank's in front of us. I'm slithering just behind it, and the two mages are like either side behind. Unless
There's
Cloudy
the
has a
errant
place
there's
to-
the errant thought of invisible the tank, but no. Let's just
That's wild,
not do that.
buddy. That's wild.
that's too much. We're fighting a spirit that's less important.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I'm just over here strolling along behind y'all. Astral beacon. It's fine.
It's not, but I'll let you think that, Moth. It's not fine at all.
Ironically enough, you can't see the moon past the sun. So,
Oh, true, fair.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There it is.
So, a little bit stealthy, but not nearly as good, and not invisible and levitating and doing the wizard equivalent to the roguey monk shit.
Like to imagine you were hiding your aura behind mine.
Kinda?
I have a question for you, Softy.
Mm-hmm.
When I was poking around the security measures of the casino, what does it look like? Is it like fucking guns shoot out of the fucking sides and are ready to shoot anything that's outside, or like what are we talking here in terms of security?
There are 4 separate sections of the casino. All of which actually have either a grating or metal type door that comes down and blocks that section off. There are back hallways that are for staff only, that are full keycard locked. There is a bank teller's office that's like full on a bank style safe. Like you're not getting in that with even explosives.
So it's more so defensive than having anything offensive there.
Yeah, this is definitely not an offensive location. This is a completely defensive I mean, it's a casino.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only things that are maybe a little bit weird is that there is apparently a basement that has no cameras.
That feels right for a casino. That feels about correct to me. But yeah.
Also,
Good to
you
know.
do have a floor plan. Also on the floor plan, there is what appears to be some kind of apartment all the way at the top of it. No cameras, but like the size, shape, everything, it looks like an apartment.
I will be going in there later. I want to know what's in there. So yeah, I put a little snake pin in that later. Cool. So there's nothing offensive. So yeah, we move. What do I see when I'm coming up behind the links towards the
So,
alleyway?
first things first. As all of you approach within 100 feet, you will all begin to hear singing.
Oh no.
It is a gentle, soft noise, maybe even a little bit childlike. Along with the singing noise,
Baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark. Sorry.
along with this gentle children type singing noise, there is
Yeah.
also what can only be described as, I'm not going to do the noise because it's embarrassing, but you know the noise that baby alligators make
Yes,
when
I
they're calling
do.
for their mom?
Little
Yeah.
chirpy noise.
Yeah, think that.
Yeah. Okay.
Do the noise, Softy.
It's setting up.
Do the noise.
I will tell everyone. It's setting up for Mama. So be careful.
Can't fucking do the noise. I'm trying to do the noise. My microphone can't pick it up.
That's
Oh, is it
shame.
noise gating? Damn. Alright.
Yeah. Amazing.
Oh shit! I dropped something. Don't worry,
Are you okay?
it's fine.
Okay, it's making chirp noise for Mama Shark.
Tune my little earbud. Physically tune out the singing. Can I still hear it?
Yep. And
shit.
Astral
Jason,
vibe. Vibe
Yeah.
check.
if I'm correct, you're piloting the links from inside the amphibious, correct?
Correct.
You cannot hear the singing.
Okay. So I don't hear it through the links.
You don't hear it through the links. You don't hear it through Spyflies. There is microphone. Nope, don't hear it.
May I
Okay.
get an astral vibe check?
Sensing.
I will say out loud, like, what is that?
What's what?
Magical singing.
Singing.
As you can actually see him like tuning with the little bead in his ear.
I don't hear anything. It's quiet.
Think, astrally speaking, I'd say Sensing. You kind of get that same vibe of like Avira, like the little snaky babies, but a lot stronger. And there also is very clearly this like wave that keeps coming towards you guys astrally.
Like sending out pulses, or like a wave is coming towards us.
Sending out pulses, pardon. Yes.
Okay.
I think this one's a bit more than a hatchling.
I think this had time to grow. Do you know how best not to get caught up in whatever the fuck it's doing right now? Or is this just calling to mama? What is this?
I mean, Siren song, I don't know.
I pull out gun and get ready to fire because I don't want to get caught in siren song. So I'm like, I do not have cybernetic ears to fucking press mute.
You muting it wouldn't help you.
That's right. 'cause
I
it's also
just
active.
tried.
It's in
Help!
your soul.
I hate it. How do I remove
Anxiety
it?
is
Jesus
still
Christ.
slowly inching forward.
Oh no!
Anxiety,
Uh,
as you inch forward, I need you to do me a favor.
Yes.
Get my thing ready.
I had a very dumb idea.
Oh god.
I need you to roll willpower for me.
Okay.
Is this to resist a magical effect?
Yes?
Because that guardian spirit is still protecting him, and one of its little abilities is to effectively perma counterspell
Oh!
while it's doing the thing. While it's protecting a person. It's a guardian spirit. It's doing its job. So yeah, +6.
+6! Oh my god.
+6. It's a 4/6 spirit.
Second attribute is nothing?
I think it's willpower, or willpower none.
It's usually willpower none.
Willpower none.
It's either
being
willpower
+6.
it's either willpower like logic, depending
3.
on the exact effect. I'm not sure specifics.
3.
3.
The singing seems to get louder the closer you get, but you are fine. I'd say, is everyone else inching closer as well?
I have a question.
Yes.
Is there a way to affect it? Because we're getting around to like a back alley, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible to, like, skirt out and around to be more than 100 feet away, to, like, but still have line of sight to the area?
Not 100 feet, but you could try to stand on the opposite side of the road.
I think I'm gonna try doing that.
We could always try and lure it out.
I don't think we want it closer.
I mean, either we're going in or it's coming out, right?
The fewer of us closer to it, the better.
Yeah.
And
I can get to
that
the
one
wall.
has a spirit guarding his mind.
If I can get to the side of the casino, I'd like to climb up the wall. And
We'll say there is a moment.
try to
where-
enter the side alley, but like much higher elevation, not near the rushing water.
I'll let
There's
you
a
do
moment where Mojave just sort of grins at Cloudy, and for a moment in the astral, his shape flickers to that of a weird shark thing.
Oh Oh my god.
Cloudy's gonna sneak around the other side and just go like, "You mad fucking genius."
Are you out here pretending to be a shark?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, the fuck is.
I'm gonna need.
God.
I'm gonna need everyone, other than anxiety, to make that willpower check.
Child. What is it? Willpower? Nothing? Just willpower?
Willpower none.
Willpower.
Here we fucking go.
Is this defaulting or is this just clicking willpower?
It's just clicking willpower. Its second attribute is none.
Okie doke.
I'm in trouble. We're all in trouble. Anxiety, it's up to you.
I think you doubled willpower.
I did?
That looks like doubled willpower.
I might have.
Yeah.
I don't know. My brain is not working. I will roll it correctly this time.
It's still 5. It's still 3 hits in the first 5 dice.
I know.
True.
I'll still count it. As long as you are above a 1, you are fine.
Oh. Good. Jesus Christ.
I'm not a monster.
The lynx
Well.
continues forward.
And Lynx is utterly unaffected. Jay, you are also unaffected.
Oh, okay.
So,
Baby shark, do 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 do.
you all will be able to come around. Mojave, are you going to make yourself visible to the shark?
Yeah.
So, as you come around, basically a car, you're able to look down into the alleyway. Sort of the best way to explain what you're looking at. And anxiety, once you kind of cross over, you'll be able to see this too. It's as if there is an invisible wall, and there is water all the way up to the top of this alleyway, which is nearly to the top of the building, like a small, thin aquarium.
It just made itself like a fucking, like a little tank to swim about in?
Basically. The water itself is dark and seems slightly tinted red.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't love it. I don't like
Come out wherever you are.
You're going to come towards the shark while mimicking shark?
I mean, the goal is more to try to get it out of the alley to where we can not be cornered in a small enclosure with it.
Fair enough.
But
doing some checks for him.
just over here, shark shape. Just hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Does anyone sing the Baby Shark Doo-Doo song out loud?
It has been sang at least once.
Alright. Then, to join in on the fun, Jay would start playing Baby Shark Doo-Doo through the Lynx speakers.
How
I
just to get attention? Oh god.
If we can just get it curious.
My God, what are we doing?
Baby shark doo 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 doo. Baby shark doo 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 doo.
when you
While the astral beacon is pretending to be a shark.
well,
Quadrupedal shark, because I am not currently in the water.
so Mojave, you are now visible.
Hi.
Baby Shark is playing behind you. Out from what this kind of invisible wall, just walking out of it like it doesn't even matter to it. This large, like amphibious-sized quadrupedal shark stalks out of the water. And the minute it is free of the water, the whole thing just like it goes down. Like the wall's gone, the water rushes out. You're far enough away, Mojave, that it kind of, it washes over your ankles, kind of hits the side of the road, but it is not powerful enough to actually hurt you. So, this thing sucks out. The singing has ended. But that alligator-like chirping noise has increased. And it seems to be making this noise while it is walking towards you, Mojave.
It thinks you're
Yes,
its
I
mom.
am your mother. Do not.
Oh.
No.
This reminds me of that children's book. Are you mama? You guys remember that book?
As it's like approaching, does it? What's its energy? What's its vibe like physically? Is it hostile? Is it curious? Is it about to eat me?
Given its movement, I mean, it does have shark face, so it is a little hard to tell its emotional state, but it is quadrupedal. It does not seem to be, reared back or anything. It just seems to be very calmly walking towards you.
Okay, but like calmly walking towards me with murderous intent, or like?
A sensing.
And smoke.
I don't know what you want. It's a fucking shark.
I mean, you can tell body language wise if it's stalking up like a cat or if it's just sort of like doo 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 like a friendly dog, you know.
Well, hey, it's a shark, so clearly it's bounding up to you like a dog. General emotional state is calm, neutral.
Okay.
It's not angry, happy, or sad.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah,
good.
no.
At least it's not hostile.
It's just trotting up to you like a dog.
Hey, do we see on the side of the building just fucking anxiety, like a spider just clinging to the fucking side?
Yeah, I would assume anxiety climbed up the wall.
Yeah. If they can see me, I got 7 on stealth, but yeah, I'm up there.
Okay, well, if you got 7, we probably can't see you, but like...
We cannot see you, but the audience can.
Yeah.
Right.
The audience.
Yeah, I mean, with how high the water goes up, I'm on like the edge of the roof, looking down. Like, where does this other shark come from? I'm not on comms. I'm just like texting I'm like texting everyone. Like, guys, there's another shark. You're not gonna believe.
Just seeing into the.
I've
I will
received-
say, even if you're looking into the astral, you are able to see the physical world. It is just Mojave.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I would imagine that it would be confusing though, because it is my physical me inside of the astral shark.
Right.
So if you don't
I'm
have
sure-
any context, that would be alarming.
Yeah, I think
The
like
other shark
as,
ate Mojave.
I told you this would happen. I told you.
I'm sending messages back to him like, calm down, it's just Mojave doing his thing. Don't be nervous, it's fine.
So the shark has stalked past you, anxiety. So I would say like you're right above where its like tail is. It's kind of like walking towards Mojave. It does pause, mostly because it starts to kind of weirdly wiggle, and you can hear sniff noises.
Oh no. Oh no. Mojave, you do not smell like shark.
I might.
Probably smell like corpses. We were just fucking around with dead bodies.
Well, it probably does too. It's been swimming in blood water.
That's fair. That's very fair.
Also, I mean, if we're trying to blend in with a water death spirit, smelling like corpses ain't the worst scent to wear.
You know what? You got it. You got that one. Happy you for Mojave.
But yeah, no, the energy right now on my part is very much like, yes, be calm. We are all friends here. Yes, I am grinning at you too, Mr. Shark.
Oh Jesus.
Fine. So, Mojave, it begins to walk towards you. Like properly getting really close. And then it leans its head down, getting down on its front paws slightly. Getting its jaws disturbingly close to your real body.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna take a break.
I knew it.
Damn gremlin. Damn gremlin, I say.
Oh my god, Mojave's gonna get fucking eaten.
Hello, everybody, and we're back. Woo! And of course, my brain melts the minute we sit back down. Of course, that happens because I can't win. So, when we last left off, a large quadrupedal shark was currently leaning down towards Mojave. Mojave, the shark seems to convulse for a moment, and then spits up a half-digested body in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
And then it steps back a little bit and sits there expectantly.
Down at the body. Look up at the shark. Down at the body again. What do I have to roll to guess what it's expecting? Because there's a lot of ways this could go. Judge intentions? A sensing?
Judge intentions? It's not an animal handling, so yeah, judge intentions. Try to get in the brain of the shark. It's trying to share its food with you.
Okay. Okay, that's what I thought. Is there... On the astral, can I pretend to eat it?
Roll
I too
con.
am shark.
Roll con.
Hello, yes, I am shark. First impressions doesn't apply here, does it? Or bonus because chaos thingy?
I mean, I'll let first impressions count. You have the bonus to all contests because chaos spirit.
Okie doke. Is that bonus already applied on the sheet, or how do things work?
I think you have to apply both of them, so that's +4.
Okie doke. I'll take every edge I can get! Hello, yes, I am shark.
That's a pretty. That's pretty good.
Alright, I will allow you. You are able to mime eating the body. The body doesn't really go anywhere because it is just your astral self, and that is a soulless body.
Yep.
But it seems satisfied. It then
I'm definitely a shark.
It then proceeds to kind of walk over, and it looks at one of the security cars and just sort of steps on it with 2 paws and squishes it.
Yeah. Okay.
Morningstar is standing there, like, gutted, sort of, like, at their side, and they're looking like, "What the fuck?" You know, like, what do we do?
Yeah, it does just seem to be playing with the car.
Yeah. Honestly, like, I'm just gonna... Yeah, we're just... gonna go and bap the car, I guess. It astrally just sort of like, yes, hello, I am also playing with the car. I am definitely a shark.
So you are going to, I guess, distract the shark puppy?
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
I like whisper through into the comms towards Cloudy and like, do we go inside and get the people now, or what are we doing?
Yeah, that's actually probably the best bet. Let's
Okay, I will be.
Well, Mojave, has got that thing distracted.
Okay, I will. Okay.
And I will, like, sneakily fucking, you know, while they're distracted, just slither into the place to help the others that are in there.
Yeah, you're able to get the front doors open. And you know exactly where you're going. You're headed down a hall, somewhere you've actually never been. You've never really been into the casino proper, but you head down the staircase into the empty casino, slither your way back to a back elevator. You are basically able to cheese the elevator since you hacked the system to go to a floor you normally need a key card for. And it is the floor that holds where the safe room that all the people are in.
I will knock on the door because I remember it being barred. That I knock on it and say, "404, open the door.
There's
You have to go quickly."
it's kind of a sound of scuffling, and then a deep male voice grunting as they seem to pull something aside that was blocking the door. Opening the door is that very, very tall man. He's in a full business suit, very, very well kept, silk shirt.
Okay.
And he kind of, as he opens the door, he looks down at you, looks you up and down, and goes, "Huh. You do look a lot like her." And he kind of walks out. 404's right behind him. And she's kind of like, she rubs the back of her head. She looks kind of sheepish. "Yeah, thanks."
No problem. Sorry, we have to be quick. Mojave distracting it. And I will have Cloudy lead them out. And I will whisper to Cloudy, "I need to go check something out really quick. I'll be right back." And I will head up to that apartment.
Okay. You will learn a little piece of information as everyone's leaving. As they're following Cloudy, 404 turns back and yells into the room, "Skull! Hati! Let's go!" And the two younger, white-haired individuals with ears and tails will walk out carrying two large black duffel bags.
Do they look like maybe they're 404's kids?
Given that, their seemingly father has white hair and their skin is rather tan compared to his being a bit more pale, you could probably see that there's a resemblance, that it looks like, they're probably related to 404 and this man.
Interesting. I don't say nothing. I just, I see that. I'm like, huh. But once they go with Cloudy out, I'm going to go up to that apartment.
You are able to rehack the elevator, get up there. This is supposed to have like a key. But
Okay.
you're able to get up there. It opens into basically a penthouse-like apartment. Definitely it's set up for probably either a single person or a pair of people. Very open concept. Large open living room, large kitchen, kind of simplified. There is a bed all the way to one side. There's no wall blocking off a bedroom. This whole room is just bedroom, living room, and kitchen.
Okay.
And on the walls appear to be photos of what look like little children and up to teenagers of the individuals with the dog ears and tail. There's also a photo of 404 in a long white dress, standing next to that man in a suit.
Interesting. Do I see anything else of interest in here?
Nothing else of very specific interest other than, this is a lived-in place. There's things on the counter. There appears to be some clothes that are scattered on the ground near the bed. Just sort of, leftovers, or they wouldn't grab them when everything went down. There is one very interesting thing that you see. There is a plaque on the wall, is the best way to put this. And it has a symbol in it that you found when you've looked up other people before, your mother is actually a part of it. It is the symbol of the Loki Sun Mafia. And there's a photo, a little more recent, of the very tall man, Sleipnir, and Jormungandr all standing together, seemingly at a craps table.
Hmm. Interesting. I think. I think I'd take like a screenshot of it with my eyes to save. Because in this weird way, it like allows me to learn more about my mom and the things she's been involved with without having to ask her directly. You know what I mean? And so once I've done that, kind of check if there's anything on the back, but otherwise I put it back where it was. And then, slither my way back downstairs and outside.
And we'll say that when you come outside, I mean, that con was so good. Mojave, you are able to keep the shark puppy busy while all this
we're
occurs.
just playing tag or something.
Yep. You're able to play tag with the murderous shark pup.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Cloudy, when you come outside, that is what you are witnessing. I assume you are going to rush everybody over to Amphibious.
Go. Jesus Christ, Mojave.
404 quickly, running.
They're not playing
Oh my god.
tag with their teeth, right?
No. It's more like you know how dogs chase each other around at the dog park.
Very frequently nipping at each other's heels, yes!
Yes, no, I'm not letting that happen because I am purely astral.
Well, here we are.
We're playing, it's fine,
Okay.
don't worry about it.
It's fine.
Can everyone fit in the Amphibious?
I'm gonna say they may not
I don't
have
think
to. If they're sent off, the four of them. Actually, there's a couple other people that seem to be work for the casino. I think it's like 7 of them. We're looking at my list. Yes, 7. They can run to where the Kraken are.
Okay, so yeah, I will suggest that that's what they do. We don't have enough room for everyone. You'll have to run. The Kraken are waiting, though.
Of course they
They
are.
will take you where you can be safe.
All right. And they all go running off. The larger man kind of stands back a bit, and he turns to kind of look at you really quickly. And he's just almost very warmly. He's just, it's very nice to get to meet you finally.
You could have met me sooner, but it seems that 404 was keeping you secret.
Huh. She worries about too many people in her life being connected. You end up losing
I
everyone at
remember
once.
you.
Remember?
I remember when she saved you from the lab.
He looks at you and he's very eyes kind of furrow, brows kind of furrow. And he pauses and it's just, you're misunderstood. You and I were never at the same lab. But you've been to the one in the desert, haven't you?
Yes.
That was
Yes, I
mine.
have.
I think you're the only
I'm
other person
sorry.
other than her who knows.
Well, I won't tell anyone. But I am sorry for what they did to you.
Frantic tag playing continues in the background.
he like looks up, nervous, leans back over to Morningstar. Don't worry. You had it worse, kid. And then he goes to walk away.
He fully agrees with him. She doesn't say anything, but she agrees with him. She knows she had it worse. She just didn't have a 4 or 4 to save her. So she says nothing and watches him leave. And then turns around to see Mojave doing this very scary game of tag with a water spirit. And just, it's like, Mojave, time to go.
I'm not sure if I can stop.
Jesus, I think it likes you. You can't forever be a shark, Mojave. That's not possible. Holy shit.
So, how do you want to handle this?
I look at Cloudy and I'm like, I need answers, brother.
Actually, the vibe right now, we're playing tag. I might just take off running and try and lose it.
The water spirit, Mojave?
While you're an astral beacon?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Or I can just tell him to go home.
That also works. Please, help me.
Yeah, that might be...
Cloudy, how do you approach this?
If Cloudy is, like, clearly standing and trying to approach, I will. Shark body language. Like, no, this guy is friend. Yes, friend. If I act like we're chill and we're playing with this guy, like, language of play transcends species.
It does transcend species. I will allow you...
Are we... Oh, Mojave, we're doing this. Okay.
So...
Little play bow runs a little ring around Cloudy to communicate that he is friend. We do not eat this one.
The shark pup kind of twists its body, as well as, like, it can't really twist its head. That's not how shark heads move. But its body twists. And then it walks and stalks up to Cloudy. Cloudy, you are now faced with a very large shark pup.
Slightly like the body language is very much like, do not eat. Do not eat. Play. This is play.
Holding tiny little fish brother in mana bowl under the arm. I will go ahead and reach up and just boop. Boop.
You are going to boop the shark snoot.
I am booping the shark snoots.
Morningstar goes slack-jawed and is just like, oh my god. Oh my god. Just like full panic. Just a snake in the middle of the road, just full panic. Like,
Okay, hold on. Oh, God, I'm good. Okay, so, you boop the shark snoot, and it responds by, I guess, putting its nose to you.
help.
It does not use its
Help.
mouth. It pushes its snout down onto you.
Yeah, astral shark nuzzling. We're fine. We're cool. We're all cool here.
Give boy little pet, little under chin scritches like a puppy.
Mages, I don't understand mages. They are fucking crazy. They have no sense of self-preservation. They're fucking crazy people. That's what they are. They're crazy. I'm just mumbling under my breath, swaying in the middle of the road with panic.
And
Gonna talk to it?
Hey, yeah, no. As I'm giving a little chin scratch, just kind of like, hey, buddy, do you want to go home? Because I can help you go home.
Kind of rolls over and like looks at you. Does a little like, well, it does like a tail wag, but you know it's the long tail, so it ends up smacking a car, which then proceeds to roll over into a building.
Oh god! Oh god!
I move even slightly further away from the tail. Far away from the little legs.
That's gross.
So you did you have fun? Did you have fun here, little buddy?
It kind of does like a little weird like paw dance, and then it kind of convulses one more time and spits up another undigested body.
Oh my god!
Mojave does a little spin to try to communicate, like, yes, we're all friends here, just roll with it, Cloudy.
It has the Knight Errant logo.
Just like, because I'm not sure whether I'd seen that first time around. Did I see that first time around?
You did. You were out here for that. Because we
Okay.
both saw it. Fucking, there's a rainbow noodle in the middle of the street, just fucking panicking as I see more bodies being coughed up. Like, please, God!
On the astral, it's the shark does the little spin, but in the physical, just Mojave's physical form just has this rictus grin of, we're all friends here. We're all friends here. Just go along
Yeah.
with it, please.
Yeah, we're all totally friends here. Mojave? It's just, hey, buddy, stay.
It proceeds to lie down.
Okay.
Get in the truck. Get in the truck.
Jesus God!
Mojave.
Fucking, I will wrap my
not run.
tail around.
Because
Oh,
if you
true.
run, it might want to
Yeah,
chase.
it'll chase. Yep.
The back door is open.
The lynx
Yeah,
comes
we-
like
Jesus.
skirting around the
Driving towards
corner, slides
Mojave.
in.
We are very carefully, very carefully getting into the car.
We are getting in the car. No. Mojave, once we sit down, I astrally project, and I start moving over to pull you back out. We're bringing him home.
What? Again, just rainbow noodle now in the car screaming. What do you mean?
Thumbs up, I'll stay shark mode for a little while longer.
What are you doing?
We're getting it out of the fucking city.
Okay,
just
all right,
going
all
from
right.
astral, like once again, Doctor Stranging back. It's kind of like, we'll be back, hopefully within the hour.
Wait, you're leaving me here? Is that what you're saying to me?
It's
you
a
say?
giant astral shark. There's not much we can do here.
Okay, I will be with the fucking Krakens, and then I will go towards the Krakens to wait for the crew for when they come back.
How are you going
Alright.
to lead the shark away? And where are you taking
Tag, you're it.
Tag, you're it. And then, try our best to go to the fucking metaplane of water.
Oh, okay, we're going to the metaplane of water.
We are bringing him home.
Home
I am
proper, understood.
I am, heading my way towards the Krakens, cursing mages. Now, fucking psychopaths messing with shark creatures. What the fuck?
And Mojave and Cloudy's bodies are still in the car, so you're just sitting next to their unconscious forms.
Just like, God damn it. I mean, it's too much, and I can't even see where they're going, so I can't, keep an eye on this, so it's just grumbling, it's not great.
I will allow you to traverse the astral and lead the shark pup back to the metaplane of water.
It's gonna be a goddamn trek, but goddamn it.
It's gonna be a trek, but you two do it together. But it is going to take you a bit. Morningstar, Jason.
Hey,
you are
hey,
back
what's
at the
up?
Krakens, and you are able to drop off 404 and her family.
Yeah. I think, I don't know, I think, like, because of the conversation that I had with, I'm pretty sure his name is Fenrir, right?
Yes.
Maybe that's just me, like, okay, cool, okay. But because of that conversation, I think Morningstar, like, doesn't go near them. Doesn't go near 404 and her family or any of them. I think, there's a little part of her that is jealous and hurt, but is also happy for them that they're whole, right, and together. But I think that it, like, hurts too much to be around them, so she keeps her distance. Probably watching over the bodies of my dumb mage friends.
Yeah, Cloudy's like knocked out. He's still holding his body's still holding the little mana ball with the little shark egg in it. That's every now and again doing that. It's making like it jitters a little bit like a Mexican
hate
jumping
it.
bean.
Oh, I hate it. I'm staring angrily at it like stupid fucking magic. Yeah.
So, would
Yeah,
you
yeah.
like to make your way back to where, because you still have the tied up mage in the back. Would you like to head back to where Frenzy are? 'Cause that's what Mojave would
Yeah,
want,
yeah.
so that when Cloudy and
Sure.
Mojave
Yeah.
awaken,
Yeah.
then we're going to
Yeah.
put, just for ease, you will take everyone back to Frenzy's basically outdoor clinic, and about that time, Cloudy and Mojave, you will come out of the astral, having had a insane trek, trying not to get eaten, and dropping off a shark at the metaplane of water, which basically appears as just an infinite ocean, an abyss.
Soon as I see them, I'm glaring.
Mojave just sort of like sits up with just this exhausted 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah. No shit.
You know?
She doesn't yell. She doesn't grumble at you, but her eyes are definitely like, you are both out of your fucking minds. Like
You
she's-
know? I honestly didn't expect that to work.
So you did it anyways? Mojave,
What?
it did work, so I will not
Yeah.
complain too much.
I
But
once I saw it chasing Mojave back and forth like a lost puppy. No, I had an idea.
Jay,
Well,
You
starts-
did, because my ideas did not get that far.
Jay starts playing Baby Shark to on the radio.
I just fucking curse sound in my ears.
That
I
could have
am
been
just-
a lot worse.
It could have been the worst. You could be dead.
Yeah, well,
Both of you.
if we tried to fight it, we could have all been dead.
More
Or I could have dispelled it quicker with it being angrier and.
I mean, I was just planning on luring it out of the alley, but when it didn't immediately eat me, I didn't exactly want to change the situation.
You were right, but it was still crazy move.
No, I'm not denying it.
Right. Well, maybe we keep crazy moves to minimum. Next time, maybe.
You know who
Probably.
I am.
Yes! I do. And I am still mad about it, so it is what it is.
Well, you're welcome to be
Tag
mad. I'm
with
just
them.
happy to be here to be mad at.
You don't get to be so chill about it while I'm angry, okay?
She's fully throwing a temper tantrum because she was like truly panicked for her friends, you know?
How do you want me to be, Scales? You want me to? He like sort of pulls the puppy dog face. And, I'm so sorry. Is that better?
I don't want to hear nothing from you right now. I am mad. Let me be mad. She's upset, but like you can tell, like she just really cares about you guys, and that was horrifying to her because she in terms of backup, she could not have offered any. You guys were in a different plane of existence, so that scared her to death.
Mojave's just a little bit manic right now, and I think he just sort of leans in and gently pokes her cheek. Tag, you're it.
I think she actually just launches herself at him. Just like she just ends up like wrapping him in a hug, but it's an aggressive hug. Not hurting him at all, but just aggressive and you know, grumbling angry curses and fucking slipping between her native kind of like Spanish to Russian to English. Like it's just this amalgamation of you stupid idiot, you almost died. But yeah.
Sort of a slightly strangled pat on the back.
Yeah. And then, you know, she'll probably look at Cloudy and be like, you too, you fucking mage.
It was less dangerous than pissing it off. Because if I just tried to just tear it apart here, just banish it back, like pluck its throat, I would just be pissed. If I didn't do it quite well enough, he would have been more likely to bite my head off.
Yeah, like I said, my first thought, right, was just to lure him out of the alley so we had a better shot of, you know, surrounding it, not getting bottlenecked. But when it didn't immediately try and eat me, I wasn't about to make it wanna.
Well, we learned one thing.
We did?
Yes. No matter how upset you are still not a shoot first kind of person.
I hope.
Yeah. I think with that we drop the frenzy, well, the mage to frenzy.
Frenzy is very busy, kind of running around like a chicken with his head cut off. When you bring him the mage, he like takes 3 seconds, pulls the blindfold off, looks at him, puts the blindfold back, sighs really loudly. Oh, I know him.
You know him?
Yeah.
Is he?
He was, what's that place called? He worked there. Fireball. It was a mage bar. He worked there. I've gone a couple times. He's kind of a shit mage, if I'm honest.
Well, they make for easier targets, don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah. Oof. And he, like, looks at the dude, and you can kind of tell that he's clearly not looking at him doctor. He's looking at him mage-wise. Oh, he's just missing most of his soul.
What?
Yeah, we weren't kidding about them eggs.
Oh,
Most of it, though?
Most of it. Not all, but most.
Yeah, we were not kidding about them eggs. There's a reason there's a reason we called you about it.
I can assure you, Morningstar, as someone with a disease that takes away the essence of your being, no, you don't get it back. Not unless you do some big bullshit. And it's gone, it's gone.
So, I don't mean to speak in a cavalier way, but... So you're saying there's no hope for him?
I mean, not if you want to be good about it. If you want to be a bad person, you can always control them. Bad low of an essence, couple ticks, boom, nothing. Do whatever you want with him. Lon Nongal would love him. But yeah, no, if you're a decent human being, well, metahuman, then no, you can't help him.
Somebody's hollowing people out, Frenzy.
Someone, well, I guess she is someone. She's technically a big air quotes person. But yeah, Avira is. This is what Avira's kids do.
Sophie?
But someone triggered this. It wasn't. Avira's here for a reason.
He didn't trigger this. Someone else did. And I'm pretty sure they did a test run with the Bliss.
No. The reason I was telling you guys no is they're not losing their souls. Their bodies are failing, but their souls are fine.
So we got one strain of whatever attacking the physical, and one strain of whatever attacking the astral. Either way, it ain't coincidence.
It's not coincidence, and I do think someone was using one, but I think this was... I don't know. This, and he kind of he motions very broadly to the entirety of what Freak Show Row has become. This was not planned. I had it pegged from the beginning that whoever the hell was doing all the sickness wanted to clear Freak Show Row for building reasons. You can't build on land that's 10 feet underground. This will never be dry. You will never be able to have enough money to dry this out. Even Megacorp wouldn't even touch it with a 10-foot pole.
Maybe that's the point. You get rid of the sore spot. You'll cut away what you perceive as cancer until it's gone.
Look,
If
I
nothing
understand-
else, the guy who was passing out bliss had the little effigy thing of one of Elvira's children and climbed inside it when we had him cornered. So even if they called her out here on accident for reasons of building,
Quick question.
Yeah.
Is we by the lake or the ocean?
Well,
Like
we're
the-
currently at Frenzy's clinic, but I think we're closest to the ocean.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Freak Show O. Did that get flooded by the ocean or the lake?
There isn't a lake. It's a bay. So the ocean.
Bay, okay.
To
Hey,
the ocean, yeah.
Guys, I think you might be onto something about the real estate thing. Maybe they weren't trying to develop land in Freak Show O. Maybe the people outside of Freak Show O wanted oceanfront property.
Honestly, that's really not impossible, Jay. Corpse will do
And-
whatever, you know.
even if it ain't on purpose, the fact that all this is happening to make more husks that are easier to control, and we got a blood spirit on the loose. Even if it's not on purpose, I sure don't like it one bit.
Frenzy looks at you, Mojave, really closely, and he kind of his eyebrow goes up, and he walks up to you and he's about the same height as you, so he's not leaning down, but he's kind of doing that motion where he's peering at you.
Sort of staring back.
What the fuck happened to you?
What are you talking about?
Huh. You know what I'm talking about.
I'm the same me I've always been.
No, you're not. You're the other one. Oh, kind of.
There's a lot of always.
Yeah. One of you I'm not going to
ST.
listen to.
ST, I have a question.
Yes.
This is where I'm basically asking you for common sense here. Frenzy essentially said that there's no hope for this guy. That if he's left out to roam, he will be controlled by somebody because he's easy to control. We've already seen his handiwork when he gets a little bit manic. My intent would be that Morningstar will go and twist his neck until it cannot twist any further.
He is
Because to her,
completely...
it's mercy.
he's completely locked up, so if you want to break his neck, you can.
The one thing about that is there may still be things yet to learn by observation.
I mean, again, I asked the ST for what is common sense in this because all Morningstar will see this as is like this man, like at this point, is a shell of who he was and will ever be. Yes, baby, go ahead. Will be a shell of whoever he was. You know what I mean? Like he's not really alive, and so for her, this is mercy.
I'd say, I mean, I don't know if this is common sense as much as this is opinion. Mojave has stated that he would want to observe this individual. I'd say with... You know what? It's up to you. Killing him would be a mercy in certain people's eyes. In others, it may be a waste. If Morningstar truly sees it as mercy, if Morningstar wants to act on that, that is entirely up to them.
Jesus, I'm having a very hard time with this because she knows what it is to be experimented on for the sake of information. And, you know, the logic of her brain is like, I get why, you know, but Morningstar calls out to Frenzy and says, "Did you get all you could get from him?"
Yeah, he's a victim of Avira. That's it. He won't have anything
There's
else.
Nothing else will help you in further cases.
Given I'm not treating Avira victims, no.
She snaps his neck.
All right.
This is where I'd imagine if the stare down with Frenzy is still happening, I don't know what it would say that Mojave doesn't flinch.
Then she will close his eye. She'll remove the blindfold and close his eyes. It is her way of almost like wishing him peaceful rest.
Once like Frenzy kind of watches you do that, he looks up at you. And he doesn't say anything. But he gets a smile on his face, and it's not... It's It's something in between approval and a slightly sad sorry you had to do that. It's very much in his eyes. Like, there's an understanding there that he gives you with his smile. And then he kind of wheels back around. He just kind of glares at Mojave a little bit. And then proceeds to turn around and go back to his work. Unless anyone would try to stop him.
No, I think Morningstar just leaves the clinic.
So the glare is certainly met with a cold stare, but yeah, we're out of here.
All right. So you all will pile into the Amphibious again.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you all would like to say to each other right now?
No, I don't think Morningstar will say anything. Weirdly, I think she is thinking about tea. And she is thinking about how someone should have snapped his neck. It would have been a mercy.
Oh, you know, guys, I feel like we really need to find a place we can go and decompress.
I would appreciate it.
Mojave doesn't really respond. He's staring off into middle distance, sitting with what Frenzy said.
I'll go ahead and hold that little manafish bowl and just kind of be like, I still got one thing I gotta do.
Yeah.
All right. And with these small statements, leaving Mojave in thought, Cloudy with his new pet that he'll have to take care of, and Morningstar and Jason with their own thoughts on everything that's occurred today, we are going to end it here. Thank you all for playing. Thank you all for watching. We are going to go in order of most likely to boop a shark.
I did. It was an effort to not.
Cloudy,
That fucking guy.
Cloudy, who are you and why do you exist?
Alright, hello everyone. I am Lord Radon, and I play Cloudburst here on Mondays. Andre on Blood Price, whenever we happen to go ahead and do that.
It'll be this Thursday.
There may or may not be. Yee! Alright, good stuff. Finally in there. We're finally getting back to it. And maybe another thing shortly in the future. I exist to be odd parts serious and goofy in the most opportune and just heartwarming times. And the Epic Snoop Booper. That'll just need to be a thing that happens more often, especially since they have a little baby one. But yeah,
Yes.
Hi, Cloudburst Shark Booper. There you
A
go.
heroic title indeed.
Mojave, who are you and why do you exist?
Yo, hello, I'm Daybreakathon, and I exist to attempt dumb things that should not be possible, but inexplicably work really more often than I ought to get away with.
Yes.
I am here. I do things. Right now, I'm very Mojave. Very Mojave indeed. Who am I? What do I do?
You stream And you
right.
write
I
books.
do that.
You
I
stream,
do that.
you write
I
books,
do that
and you're an
indeed.
artist.
Yes, you can find me over on my own channel, Daybreakathon, where I stream whatever I want, whenever I can. It's always chaotic, and not even I know what I'm doing until I'm doing it. I do the character art for the characters who have art. My commissions are open if you'd like me to do some art for you as well. And I have written a couple of fantasy novels that I highly recommend you check out because I worked very hard on them. Third one should be coming out sooner or later, as soon as I can finish the editing. Here and now I play Mojave on Fridays in the VTM game. You can find me playing Hatfield, where I set stuff on fire more often than I ought to. And I think that's everything, except to say, my dog says hello.
Puppy.
Hi, puppers.
For the sake of sheer silliness and the fact that they weren't technically panicking the whole time, Jason, who are you and why do you exist?
I am Naskavian. I play Jason on Mondays and Barry on Fridays. I have some friends who have written books. Our very own Daybreakathon has written Windswept and Woodbreaker. I have another friend who has written a book called Obelisk, The Long Dream. And I have a friend who's written a book called Bloodlust, book 1 of the Bloodletting series. So yeah, check them out. Check out the link tree.
Yes.
And then our insane, wacky, inflatable, waving tube snake, Morningstar. Who are you and why do you exist?
Hey, y'all. Listen, I grant mercy. You know what I'm saying? And that's very important in dire situations. Hey, so yeah, I'm here on Mondays as Morningstar, but I'm also here on every other Thursday for our Blood Price All-Sabbat game, and then Acheron on Fridays for Oxford's Ashes. There are other things that are in the works that you guys will see eventually, and we hope that you enjoy it when you do see it. But I am also part of Lanyap Gaming. All of our stuff is on the YouTube. And very soon we will also be coming out with a new game that is sort of Blood and Jazz adjacent. But it is all independence, a lot of Hakata in that game. And hopefully you guys will like that when that comes out. That's going to probably be live streamed. We'll see more information as I figure out when that's supposed to happen. I will give it to you guys. And then I also do spicy content if you're into that kind of thing. But please, please, please be respectful or else.
All right.
Let us not forget to shout out our dear Slippery Nosferatu, who had to leave a little bit early.
Yes.
Mr. Riz himself, who streams
Yeah.
on his own channel when he can, but is currently taking a hiatus. But will be hopefully back later, and joins us also on Friday as, of course, Flip the Nosferatu.
Not to.
Yes.
I had to put his link in there as T103, though he does not play that anymore. He plays Anxiety, mostly because the thing has not been changed yet. I need to get on that. I'm working on I'm doing my best here, people.
You're great.
All right,
You're doing great.
so I'm gonna pop in my links and the ones for TOH while I speak. So, I am your Cosmic GM here on Mondays, Softonomicon. On Thursdays, depending on every other situation, it is either Blood Price, which is our VTM Sabbat game, or Return to Silence, which is our pre-recorded Monster Hearts game. As it stands, and we're coming up to December, scheduling might be a little weird. We are getting back to Blood Price. I'm going to be doing most of those, but Return to Silence may be on small hiatus until after December. Because, whoops, hiatuses. I have my own channel where I stream. I am gamer, artist. I do many of things, mostly at this point BG3 or drawing a pretty vampire boy like I did the other day. Maybe I should do that again. I was very proud of myself. But the model you see talking right now and the overlay you see are my art. If you would like an overlay, a PNG tuber, or any other kind of artwork, I can do that. I have a Patreon where I'm making a coloring book, Periodic Table of Monsters. I'm Shiv's hedgehog husband. Oh yeah, on Fridays I play Ebony. Dear God, someone save her. That's all I will say
trying.
about
Won't
it.
let me.
Boss!
I know you're trying.
Right, like there's a collective trying, and she just won't let us.
We are gonna go raiding on, because I don't think I'm missing anything.
No.
No, we're gonna go
got
raiding
it all.
on TTRPG Academy. They're playing some Dungeons and Dragons. I love them very much. Storyteller's very fun to listen to. But we cannot go until Cloudy says the line.
Baby shark doo 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 doo. Baby shark doo 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 doo.